A suspect wanted over a violent home invasion at Reservoir has been crash-tackled to the ground. Mark Santomartino tells us masked thugs made off with their Mustang after a man was stabbed and another savagely beaten.
Shutting down St Kilda's Ackland Street, an officer runs at his target, tackling him to the pavement as 9 others swarm to help. Handcuffing a 25-year-old from Tarneet, wanted after a man was beaten and another stabbed for their car at Reservoir.
Oh, yeah, it's disgusting behaviour, isn't it? It's cowardly.
3 men in balaclavas knocked on the front door of this Excelsior Street home just after 1 a.m. Brandishing metal poles and a chisel, they forced their way inside, demanding the keys to a 2016 Ford Mustang parked in the driveway.
The male who's been stabbed has a fairly significant 20-centimetre laceration to his abdomen.
The offenders fled Reservoir in the black Mustang. Hours later, a police officer sighted a vehicle with the same number plate, 08BLK, at a 7-Eleven service station in North Melbourne, which soon after was causing a minor traffic incident at St Kilda.
The witness for that incident has followed the car and called police and said, look, this guy's cut me off and I'm following him. Here I am.
Police caught up with the black Mustang here on Havelock Street, St Kilda, but before they could confront the driver, he started jumping over fences, desperately trying to flee on foot.
I noticed that the right fender was damaged and there was probably one unmarked police car.
The 45-year-old man and his 56-year-old housemate are recovering in hospital. Police do not believe they knew their attackers, with 2 offenders still on the run. Mark Santomartino, 9 News.
A random act of violence is being described as cowardly and disgusting after a terrifying home invasion in Melbourne's north. The victims are in hospital tonight, while 2 of their attackers are still on the run.
Bashed and bloodied after his Mustang was stolen, Colin Black made the mistake of answering a 1 a.m. knock at his front door.
It's cowardly, it's disgusting.
3 men in balaclavas armed with screwdrivers or chisels and possibly a pipe confronted Mr Black and housemate Bill Kershaw. They wanted the black 2016 Mustang in the driveway.
Well, he's only had it for a couple of months. It was his pride and joy.
The thugs also snatched $4,500 in cash and jewellery.
They would have been rattled, absolutely, sweetheart, over a car. Over a car.
It appears to be random at this point.
It's not called for, is it, love? It's not called for. Like, OK, you're scaring him with the way you look and you're approaching the door, so grab those keys, but don't hurt him.
5 hours after the home invasion, an off-duty police officer saw the Mustang in North Melbourne, but it drove off. Then, around 8:30, it was sighted again in St Kilda, and this time officers pounced.
He's had a short conversation before taking off on foot. He's then... Yeah, he's just tried to run away. There's been a short foot pursuit over a couple of house fences and things like that.
A 25-year-old from Tarneet was arrested.
That car was so shiny and inviting that these people were just so envious they couldn't help themselves.
And Paul Dowsley is at the Royal Melbourne Hospital tonight. Paul, what's the condition of the 2 victims?
Mitch 1 received a 20-centimetre gash across his abdomen. He was in a serious condition. He is now stable. His housemate is also stable here tonight. The 25-year-old from Tarneet, who was arrested on the street in St Kilda, is a man named Mark Tannoy. He appeared in court a short time ago, facing 17 charges, including aggravated home invasion. He was on bail for other offences. He did not apply for bail this afternoon. The court heard that he is withdrawing from methamphetamine, Xanax and marijuana. Peter?
Thanks, Paul. Paul Dowsley at the Royal Melbourne Hospital.